Okay, so Matt came up with this great idea. He was saying, right, so the GoPro is an action camera. It is built to be mounted on the handlebars of a four wheeler or a motorcycle or a car or whatever, and moving through the air and having air blow across it and cool it off. Well, so when we're sitting in a static shop environment like this, they tend to overheat pretty rapidly, especially in the heat and humidity here in Louisiana. So Matt and I were trying to figure out how to run the cameras for longer because maybe 25, 30 minutes they start overheating and shutting down. Well, we figured out the thing that's getting hot is well, you can't see there, but the internal battery that goes in here. There's no battery in there right now. It's empty. Um, and yeah, the camera will generate a little bit of warmth, but the battery gets hot. So if you'll see the little red X right there? It's telling you no battery. There's not a battery installed, but we're running. So I'm just plugged directly into the battery, powering it off of an external battery. So I have here, we can take this off. This little handle is it's a GoPro external battery handle with a built-in tripod. I love it. I've used it for a long time. Little tripod legs. Problem is I broke one of the tripod legs off. However, I decided to use this little charging pod to plug it in and give me even longer battery life. So I had it just sitting on the bench, and we're recording, and I've got it plugged into the camera. And Matt came up with an idea. Is like, why don't we just put a GoPro mount on that little charging pod? And so that's what I did. Set the battery out the way. So that's the little charging pod. You can buy them at Vannon Batteries. And if you use promo code BOONIE, BOONIE, it gives you an additional 12% off anything at Vannon Batteries website. But this product is the DCB090. It's for DeWalt batteries. But they have batteries and adapters and different tools for Milwaukee and Ryobi and like a whole bunch of them. You just need to go check it out. Vannon Batteries, promo code BOONIE, BOONIE. Promo code BOONIE, BOONIE. That promo code will give you an additional 12% off your purchase price. So anyway, Matt brought up the idea, why don't we put a GoPro mount on the little charging pod? And so I stuck it on there with just the adhesive tape that comes with the little mount. And it worked pretty good, but it was flexing a little bit, so I was concerned. So I drilled and installed 2 little screws, and I can now mount that to the GoPro with your standard GoPro clip-in mount. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm having trouble trying to look at the camera with the camera. That's why we got a mirror. So you plug that into the camera, and then plug in your tool battery, and as you can see I got good charge on that battery. So I plug that in, and now I can plug in the camera. If I can get it right way around, there we go. So now this battery is powering the GoPro external battery handle, which is powering the GoPro. And of course I've got the microphone adapter in my Rode Wireless Go 2 lapel mics. But that makes a great little handle because like I can just hold it in my hand and look around, or I could set it down. I don't have a table anywhere nearby that y'all can see. But I can just set it on a flat surface and it'll just stand there and look at me. And because the battery's heavy enough, it doesn't tilt over or it's not woggledy. It just works great. So there you go. A tool battery powering the GoPro. And it stays cool. I can run this thing for, 2 or 3 hours and it's not overheating. Now, Matt's shop is air conditioned and we can just set it and forget it. My shop is not air conditioned, and so I'll have my fan running, and I've got to be a little bit paying attention, so I can't have it blocked. But as long as I have this sitting where the fan can move a little air across it, it'll just stay cool and stay recording for hours. Hours. And before, best I could get was 30 minutes out of it before it overheated and shut down. So that's a pretty handy little thing that Matt thought of by mounting that GoPro mount to this battery pod, and now I've got a good stable base for this camera. I can just walk around and set it down anywhere. So good stuff. All right, guys, love y'all, God bless, and I'll see you soon.